welcome to Live Long and Color. I want to thank everyone for stopping by and joining me today. I also want to thank everyone who has subscribed to my channel, liked and commented. You're also greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. It is the end of the year. This is my completed pages video for the month of December 2023. I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas and a happy new year. And I had a really good Christmas. I had a very productive month. I did 84 pages, which is pretty good. These are the supplies that I used during the month. I'm not really going to get into any other statistics at this time. I may do a wrap-up video for the end of the year once I complete putting together all of the stuff in Excel and doing all my little entering that I do. Until then, let me show you the pages that I colored. Okay, first up we have Christmas Countdown by Jade Summer. This is an advent calendar. I did a bunch of shorts on my video if you're interested on coloring these pages. So quite a few of them are there already, and then I did a summary of all of the ones I did for Christmas, but these first two were not included on that, the name page and this advent calendar where I did a lot with glitter gel pens and markers. And then the rest of these I did markers and glitter gel pens. The background I did with Color of Kindness. I took the whole pack of Color of Kindness and I used a different color for each background and coordinated the numbers with that. So I'm just going to go through these really quickly. I had so much fun doing these pictures. Oops, skipped one. They were quick, easy, and just a heck of a lot of fun. Highly recommend this book. A lot of really cute pictures in here. And I will show you something else that I really liked about it in here in a second. Once I get to the last page. And here is the final page. So what I liked about this book is they give you a duplicate, but in the duplicate it's different. So this is a cat for day one, and the first one, if I go back to it, was a little dog. So they're all different. Like here, this Santa, he's standing up with presents, and if you look back here, if I can find Santa, here we go. He was in the sleigh with the little boy and the dog. So next year you could color these again and they would be totally different, and you're not coloring the exact same thing. It's like Rudolph was standing the other way. This one, I don't remember what it was, 17, was little birds, and now they're little chipmunks. So really cute book. Highly recommended. Okay, next up is Seasons from Hannah Carlson. I did the very last page in the book. Water-based markers, glitter gel pens, and metallic markers. And I used my embossing tool and put these little dots. I don't know if you could see them. They didn't work very well. I used acrylic paint. It didn't work very well, so I put glitter over the top so it would stand out a little more. For some reason, the acrylic paint just bled into the paper, and you couldn't even see it once I finished it. So that didn't work out so well there. Then I did Joanna Basford. I did this double page spread here. Really love the way this came out. I think I used Tan Mint gel pens for this whole thing. I used 2 different colors of green for the different scroll work, and then I just used various red and gold colors, and with just a little pop of blue on the birds. So I really like that one. Then we have Chibi Christmas by Ava Brown. This one I decided to print as a PDF and print 2 pages per 1 page. And it came out a little smaller than I thought it would, but still, I enjoyed it. I like doing the smaller pictures on these, so that was a lot of fun. Easy Christmas coloring book by Coloring Book Cafe. I did this snowman, and I just used the same confetti crayons to do the snowman in the background. Cute Christmas by Jade Summer. This is an Alexander Francis is the artist. I used, and I did this on quite a few pictures, I used the crafter's mark on the background, the metallic dark blue, and then I used the embossing tool to paint the white snow on it, and Sparkle Pop for the snowflakes. And here's another one that I did that, and the marker gave out, so that's why you have a darker and a lighter, but I kind of like that effect. And then I used the copper one for the ground, even though I don't know why. It should have been all snow. But I kind of wanted to look like this is a patch of snow and the rest of it had melted. That's what I'm going for there. Once again, the same background. I was really having a lot of fun with that. Then this one I used eyeshadow in the background. This one was eyeshadow with Sparkle Pops in the background. A lot of glitter this month. So yeah, had a lot of fun with those. Easy Christmas, Jade Summer. Again, this is Joshua Dunbar. This one I just used a dark marker and the embossing tool to do the... This is all white acrylic paint that I used there. This one I decided to draw in the little squares in the background, and I think I made the squares too small. I think I would have liked it if it was bigger and a different color, because it kind of blended in a bit. This one with eyeshadow in the background. This one with confetti, and I used a little bit of sparkle on the whipped cream. And this cute little donkey, and I went again with the crafter's mark on the top, and I used white and yellow for the acrylic paint that I used for the dots with the embossing tool. Next up is 100 Super Easy by Demita Victoria. I did this cute little Christmas kitty. This one I used watercolor, all watercolor pencils, and activated it with a colorless blender, alcohol colorless blender, and as you can see, it kind of bled, the green kind of blended in, and I thought I had cleaned it, but apparently not. That is that one. Next up is 100 Beautiful Mandalas by Camelia Anjakova. These are all buddy colors with Kathy from Spicy Cat Colors and Rio from Rio's Artsy Corner. I will put their links to their channels down below. We did 6 pages this month First up is this one. This one I use glitter gel pens. Let's move this over a bit, and we'll put their pictures here. So for this first picture, this is the only one that Kathy did not do for the month. So I will show you Rio's picture here. And yeah, I love the way both her and Kathy, all of their pictures came out. Now this one, I have both of their pictures, so they'll be here. And I always tell them that I think they pick such vibrant colors. Mine always come out a little bit more muted than theirs, but I think it's because I'm using a lot of glitter gel pen. And for some reason, I've noticed that when you first lay them down, they come out real bright and then they kind of fade. So I have noticed that. And then we have this one. This one I did do with Bic Intensity. And here are their pictures. Next up, we have this one. This is one of the few pictures that I actually looked up a color palette for. I did two that I did out of here that I looked up colors, and both of them I just looked up winter color palettes, and this was one I really liked. And I used it. Here are their pictures. Then there is this one. Here are their pictures. And finally, okay, I skipped one. I'm gonna have to go back. Finally, there is this one. This one I used Christmas colors. I wanted it to be like a Christmas wreath type thing. That's what I did. Here are their pictures. And let me see if I can find the one that I missed. Hold on, I'm going to pause you. Okay, I found it. It was this one. This is the other one that I looked up a winter color palette for. And I like it. It was all the blue colors. Very wintry, I think. So, yeah, I really enjoyed this one. Here are their pictures. So there, that is it. Thanks again to Kathy and Rio for doing all these buddy colors with me this year. And I hope we can continue doing them into the next year. I have 25 more pages to go in this book, so I plan to do 5 a month starting at the beginning of the year. So yeah, I had a lot of fun doing it with you ladies, so thank you so much. Now we have 50 Christmas Miniatures by Camelia Anjakova. As you can tell, I did a lot of Christmas coloring this month. I love doing Christmas coloring, but I only do it really once a year. I do a little bit in July, but most of it I do here. So we're going to start off with this one. Then we have this one. I think this one is so cute. This cute little sloth. I think this is my favorite one I did of the Camelia Anjakovas this month. This one I did for Spicy Cat Buddies, the group buddy color that Spicy Cat Colors does, Kathy. She picked Snowman, and I just love the way this came out. Mainly because I like pink and blue together. I think it's so cute. Okay, next up, this poor little nutcracker. Look on the face, so cute. This cute mushroom here. You can tell I had a lot of fun with my embossing tool and the acrylic paint this month. I used it a lot. And I think, oh, and this last one here. This is it for that. Then we go into Papercut Christmas by Such and Such Diva. I did this, and I used the crayon marker. I can't talk this month. I really can't. Crayon marker method. Try saying that 5 times real fast. I dare you. For this one. Now this one, did I do it this month? Yes. This one I did not do that with. This is the one I did not. I used crayon in the background, but I didn't outline in it. And then I did this one. Really cute. And finally the Santa going down the chimney. Next up is Stained Glass Christmas by Such and Such Diva. I did this page. And I did this page. I also did, let's see, from Such and Such Diva, now that I'm going through his, Chibi Christmas by Such and Such Diva. These were buddy colors with Knick-Knack Colors on Instagram. Nikki. We do 2 pages a month and we have a lot of fun. Okay, so hers is the color by number version and mine is the non-color by number version. That's why our pictures look totally different. This is hers. Love the way hers came out. I struggled with this one. I wasn't too happy with it, but it's kind of growing on me. But I do love hers. I love the way hers came out. And then we have this Santa, which I was glad she picked this page because I thought it was so cute. It's what caught my eye when I saw the book. And here is her page. Love the way hers came out. I thought I was a little bit more successful with this page than I was with the other one. I thought about doing a dark background since he was flying through the sky, but then I decided against it. And actually the color that I used for the confetti was called Meteor Shower, so I thought, it's appropriate. So, yeah. Thank you again to Nikki for doing these with me. I have so much fun. Okay. Now we have 50 Mythical Miniatures by Camelia and Jacoba. I picked... Did I pick this one? I think so. Yes. Picked this doorway. It just caught my eye. And I thought, and it was something different than Christmas. So I went ahead and did that one. And the last Camelia and Jacoba that I did for the month is 50 Amazing Mythical Creatures. I did the Griffin. I'm not 100% happy with it. I think I used too much red. I do like the way the red and the blue went. I like the background. I went back to the crafter's mark, which I think worked really well. Used the confetti crayons for the moon because I like to make it like a red moon. But the Griffin itself, I think I could have done better. But at least the background looks nice. Okay. Next up. Dragons and Beasties by Becca Gollins. I did this cutie right here. I told my husband, pick a color for a dragon. He picked green. So I used this really dark green, and then I felt it was too dark, so I highlighted him with the white jelly roll. And after I did that, I kind of liked him better because he was blending in way too much. Still very cute. And then we have Country Chibis by Alexander Francis. I did this girl here. I picked this page because I have always wanted a pair of pink cowboy boots and never gotten it. I don't know. I just never knew what I would wear the pink cowboy boots with, but I really wanted a pair, so I colored her having buying a pair of pink cowboy boots. That was really cute. Then in Cute and Magical Coloring Book by Alexander Francis, I did this one. When I saw this page, he always reminded me of Santa Claus going out there and planting Christmas trees. So that's kind of how I drew him. I like the way that this came out. I just used, did him with a gray beard, a dark gray beard, and then I just went over it with the white jelly roll. I must say I kind of like the way that looks. And then we have this little gnome guy, and he kind of reminded me of Christmas too. So I colored him up like a little Santa gnome. Now we have Chibi Girls Coloring Book by April Amber. I did one, the Christmas page for that. And then we have Happy Mermaids Coloring Book by Coloring Book Kim. And I did this one. Another one of the few that I did not do Christmas. And I just realized I didn't do her eyes. So I'm going to have to go back and color in her eyes. But other than that, she's done. Chibi Girls 4-in-1 Grayscale by Jade Summer. I did 2 in here. I did this cute one. And I did this one. And I used the embossing tool to put all these yellow dots on the tree. I wish I would have done this a different color. I'm not too crazy about it. But yeah, it's really pretty. Then I have Kawaii Girls 4-in-1 from Jade Summer. Did 2 in here. I did this one. And then I did this one. Really pretty. Love the orange hair. Just gorgeous. Finally, we're getting into the rest of the color by numbers that I did. I did one from George Tufexis out of his Christmas color by number. I did the Nutcracker. I used all Bic Intensity for this. The Ultra Fine. And this color was supposed to be a blue-green. Came out a little bit more blue than I thought. But I wanted to use only the Bic Intensity. I used the colors that I had. And I must say I don't hate it. So that one came out really good. Last up is all the Disney that I did. These were done, this one was done for Spicy Cat Disney's Buddy Color, her Disney one that she does. She picked Mulan for this month. So I did this one. Oh, and I didn't tell you, this was the, I will not repeat that, but basically Optical Illusion, Tome 2 from Hachette Heroes, and I did that one. The Grand Classiques, Tome 4. I did 2 in here. I did, I think his name is Mushu from Mulan. And I did Olaf. Okay. I will say, this is what happened. I accidentally drew this line in black, and I thought, oh, let me make a mustache because it didn't belong there. And then I tried to draw a mustache on the other side, and I drew it way too short and crooked, and yeah. So, I don't know. To me, he looks like the villain from Dudley Do-Right. I don't remember that villain, the guy that kind of twirled his mustache around. Anyway, that's poor Olaf. But I will say this. I had a lot of fun doing him. And now every time I see it, it's going to make me laugh. So that's something anyway. And the very last book of the month was Mystery Messages by Hatchet Heroes. I did one in here. I did this Mulan page. I started to do this one and ran out of time. So I will go back and finish it hopefully next month. But yeah, had a lot of fun with the Disney ones. Did them all at the last month. The last 2 days of the month is when I did the Disney. So that is it for the month of December 2023. Thank you so much for joining me throughout the whole video. And until I see you next time, stay safe, be happy, and live long in color. Bye-bye.